What's going on guys, CasualSavage here, and in this video I've recreated VanossGaming Scoreboards he uses in his Deathrun series. Now just before I get into this video, like I say, this is a requested tutorial. As you'll see, I got a ton of requests for this. With that being said, if you'd like to request a tutorial, then be sure to leave it in the comments below or ask me on Twitter. So I made all of this in Photoshop. As you can see, currently I've made 4 of his scoreboards. I haven't done all of them because he has a ton. I think he has a different one each video, but this is what I've done so far. So this is scoreboard 1. As you can see here, I've put a link and the name or the title of the video I got it from. So as you can see, very simply, lives. Here, of course, there would be other things. I just put in pictures because I don't watch VanossGaming and I don't know who was actually in his videos and where they got the images from. So I've just put animals for now. And if you open the folder up, this is what it looks like. Now, I know for some people who are new to Photoshop, it might look very confusing, but it's actually very simple. So the first thing, as you'll see, the first one here, just select the eye so this goes off. You don't need that. And this is what we get. So the first thing, as you can see, it says 1 copy 3. This is going to be the bottom one here where Vanoss's logo is. So if I double click this, as you can see, we can now change this to maybe 2. Then we select the check, and just like that, it is done. And now the way you actually edit this, you would, so for example, let's say Vanoss just lost a life. First of all, you'd come to File, Save As, and you'd save this as a PNG. It has to be a PNG, and this means there's going to be no background to this image. So I'm just going to put this on the background. I'm going to call this 1. And then let's say he loses a life. So we're going to have to come back here and we're going to change this to 1. And then we come to the check up here, and then we do the same thing again. File, Save As, PNG, super important. Put it in the same place. This time it's going to be number 2. Okay, like that. Now, when you drag this into your editor, it's going to be so much more simpler. So as you can see, he has 1 life, and it just changes like that, very simply. And that is how you would edit all of them. So that's just it for this. And the next scoreboard is this one right here. As you can see, put a little bit of meme star in this one. Yeah, this scoreboard, I actually like this one a lot myself. If we open this one up, it might look a bit more confusing because there is a lot of numbers. We're dealing with 8 characters here. And there's also an X. Now the reason for the X is because he uses an X once someone runs out of life in this type of video. So for example, I'm going to press this eyeball. As you can see, the panda has no lives left. So we're going to get the X and we're just going to drag it on top. Like that. Now if someone else loses a life, for example, meme star, I don't have another X, I only have this one. What you would do is press Ctrl J to duplicate it, then just simply drag and drop it, like that. The next scoreboard I have is this one right here. It's from his Pokemon Go edition one. A very simple one. If I just open this one up, as you can see, just change this thing right here, so maybe 2. It's that simple. And again, you do the same thing, saving as a PNG, and of course hiding this, because you don't need it. And then the final scoreboard is from his Olympics one, and this is it right here. Again, I've put on all these pictures, but you can just drag and drop your own pictures. Again, another very simple one to edit. Just double click one, change it to maybe 2, press the check, File, Save As, and you would save this as a PNG. Super important, make sure you save it as a PNG because this means there will be no background to it. And as always, uncheck the eyeball so the link and the video name goes as well. But that is what I've done so far for VanossGaming Scoreboards. If there are more of Vanosses you want me to do, let me know the video title in the comments and then I can search it up. If you send me a direct link to the video, unfortunately YouTube marks it as spam. I read my spam comments anyway, so if you want to send a direct link, by all means you can. But that's it for this video. Like I mentioned at the start, if you'd like to request a tutorial, then be sure to leave it in the comments below or ask me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, please subscribe, rate, and peace. Ho, ho, ho.